it will not turn a corner. Therefore, the essential part of the shelter is that big pile of dirt that you see out there, that stops the radiation from coming in this wall and going down into the shelter. There's dirt over the top of us. There's 2 feet of concrete over the whole of the shelter. 2 feet of concrete is all that's necessary to stop radiation. But on top of that, we put dirt. Some people just take buses and put the dirt over the top of them. And 3 feet of dirt is supposed to be equivalent to 2 feet of concrete. Now we have the 2 feet of concrete, and then we have, down at this end, we have 14 feet of dirt. At the shallow end, we have 2 feet of concrete and 5 feet of dirt. So this is an extremely overbuilt shelter in that every regard. This concrete that we made was the most strongest strength available at the time, 35 years ago when it was put in. The concrete grows stronger over time. It's absolutely as solid today as it was then. And the old probably stronger. And it's all filled with steel in it, way beyond what any commercial operation would put in. So we're not government, so we've just poured in scrap steel by the ton. This shelter, its original specification was to withstand a nuclear blast 1.5 miles outside the crater. And we're way over that. The shelter would stand it, you know, the people in it would not. So, I won't go into details about that. Okay, these are the conveyors that bring everything down and up. I'll explain about that.
These guys are the conveyors. Wait a minute, I gotta make a new video. I didn't even see it.
This is very slick.
It's okay, I didn't get the front door. Or that sound that it makes when you close it. Come here, Puddles.
Watch your head here because it's very low.
Let's go for a ride on the conveyor belt. Hey, Vince, smile. Tell everybody that you lost weight. You're getting prepared for the end of the world.
Preparing for the end of the world.
Okay, show them. Suck it in.
At least some zombies.
Suck
or
it in.
something.
See? Oh, it's getting nice and cold. This is why I want to build underground. Free air conditioner. Feel that.
Well, yeah, don't they do?
Watch your head, as he said.
Now, Bogey, come on. Sure, you're a friendly puppy.
Yes, she is.
Sure, you're friendly. So she has no.
Yep. That was Bruce Puddles. This is that doggy shelter. Oh,
Okay, what we have here, this is the room. When the police come in, they're supposed to take off their arms and stuff. This should really be steel cabinets with a key on each lock. I just couldn't afford that, and I haven't been able to find them. This room right here to my left would have been the decontamination room. Many of these rooms aren't lit at the moment, so you aren't going to see lots of the things, but you can see them all on the internet, especially on the National Geographic program. You'll see lots of the rooms and about it. But this way you can at least see that you've been in the shelter, and then if you look there, you'll be able to see things. Okay, Gemma.
all right. Out of the way, Puzz. Let them go first. Go.
I just want them to
Oh, there you
know
go.
each other, and then
Get them
we'll
meeting.
Gemma, you settle.
You're a pretty, pretty dog. Hey? Pretty
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah, see, that's a nice dog.
Isn't she going to say anything to her? You're just going to ignore her. Hey?
See, that's a nice doggy. Sure.
Okay, now you go this way.
Okay.
It will
That
follow
was
him.
enough now.
There we go. Good girl for not barking that time. She barks with everything. Keep going. It's not going to move on you. Well, maybe it will.
In the National Geographic one, when you see them roll this big green tube down the aisle of the, this is the tube. My wife spent many, many hours putting all those bags together to move air through them. We'll see it. There, I'll go on through and then you all come in.
Watch your step.
We didn't see nothing.
Ooh. Sounds like me back there. I'm gonna go home with so many bruises after today.
This is an old oil furnace. Huh?
Fabulous.
That puppy's okay. You've met the
Oh,
puppy
there's a
now,
room.
so be quiet.
It's bulk storage, not showing up. Oh, there we go. Haha. That's in there.
Okay. What this area right here is, these are storage rooms. They have grills over the front of them that we just pull to, put things in there, and then we put a lock on them. And that way we'll be able to see in to see if anybody sit. You've had that silliness enough from you. Sit. So now, so that way we can see if nobody's missing the stuff. If I didn't mention it, at the top and bottom of every entrance, all 7 of them, there's a steel plate and a steel drill, as you see right here on this wall over here. And there's a steel ladder going up through a steel pipe to the surface, which has one of those big tanks over the top of it outside. And that's where we bring in the air generally, but it can be used as an emergency hatch. Okay, usually these rooms, you see them labeled A, B, C, D, F, G. A here is Antelope, which is the women's bunk room. B, next one down here is Buffalo, the men's bunk room. We eliminated some bunk rooms for cats, kittens, teenage girls, deer. Further down the bunk rooms for elk and frogs, teenage boys, younger boys are still going, and the Gerbil bunk room is where we bunk 96 small children.